Hello everyone, it's 12 a.m. in the morning and I have to get up at 7 to go to work. Which means it's time to play some more Starfield. We just arrived at the Deimos Star Yard.
Greetings, Captain.
And we're here to apply for a executive assistant job. Job posting, executive assistant. Seeking a highly motivated individual to assist the executive in charge of mining operations and day-to-day responsibilities. Prior executive assistant experience is preferred, but not necessary. Must be willing to relocate to Sidonia. Internship is unpaid, with option for permanent role at the end of contract. Duties and responsibilities. Providing administrative assistance, which may include drafting and editing communications on the executive's behalf and keeping memos. Managing the executive's daily calendar. Organizing meetings and appointments. Performing minor accounting. Required skills and qualifications, strong interpersonal skills, written and verbal communication skills, time management and organizational skills, ability to proactively solve problems and make decisions in the interest of the executive, ability to multitask. Apply for job. How many years of experience do you have as an executive, administrative, or other corporate assistant? 0. What is your highest level of education that you've completed? Bachelor's. And you will now be asked a series of questions to help us assess your competence for this role. Please answer honestly to the best of your ability. The executive wants you to bring them a whiskey. Neat. What does that mean? Trick question. Executives aren't allowed to drink on job. A VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive, who is inexplicably running late. What should you do? Just stand there in silence. Nothing. Never speak to the client without the exec approval. Oh, crap. A malfunction prevents the executive starship from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting soon. What course of action should you take? Get their ship towed to the shop. It's okay if they're late. While handling the executive's email, you come across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? Confront the executive and blackmail them in hopes of getting a big raise. The executive contacts you to ask you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell that they're drunk. What should you do? Contact security and let them deal with it. Submit the application. Is there any way of failing that? Okay, speak with Trevor.
Life's good. Okay, don't worry. We're gonna make sure you get that job.
I filled out the executive assistant application.
Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice.
Oh, I like this.
To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
Isn't HR going to think it's odd that all the applications were deleted?
Believe me, if you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look, see yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot.
How can I gain access to the HR computer?
I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity.
Okay, sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
That's the spirit. Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Right, delete the other application. Let's go up the stairs.
Turns out he was just another.
What time is it right now? It's 2:49 local time. And no one's here.
Good old Deimos Star Yard. You won't find anything flashing here.
Well, I guess they're all asleep, right?
It'll get you where you need to go.
Messages. Mining equipment. I know this isn't the right place to bring this up, but I can't seem to get a response from Peter. Our tools are falling apart and we need new ones. Can you ping him maybe? Throw a wad of paper at him to get his attention. Something? He's an executive, for crying out loud. I know he's someone's rich son, but this is getting ridiculous, Trevor. Company reminder. Due to new regulations in the United Colonies market, all new ships from January 1st, 2331 onward require coolant pumps grade E or above. We should be compliant as of last year, but please triple check all coolant pump purchases and installations so we can continue to bring our product to all citizens in the settled systems. Search. Where to find good whiskey? Oh, that's why the whiskey question's there, I guess. He's at it again. Peter seems to think the messaging program is some sort of search function again. At least he's using the computer, I guess. And job applications. Okay. Aaron Fan. Experience, none. Secondary school assessment. Test scores were perfect, but lack of experience in education are a major concern. Consider a temporary contract if no other options exist. And then Nyla Atherton. Experience over 10 years. Assessment. Completed test questions with perfect scores. This would be an ideal candidate, but there are concerns that they may be overqualified. Education is PhD. Definitely delete this one. And I'll read these. Macaulay Esparza. 1 to 5 years experience. Master's degree. Candidate's proficiency seems high based on test questions. However, would prefer a candidate with more experience. Keep application on file. And Almeida Dohan. 5 to 9 years of experience, bachelor's degree. This candidate answered questions adequately but stumbled on question 4. Other candidate shows more promise. Hold on to this application in case no other candidates. And then let's read mine. Bachelor's degree. Assessment. Would not recommend this candidate unless there are no other viable candidate applications. Nice.
Exploring the
Okay.
galaxy is hard work.
Let's get up here. What's next on the mission? It's miscellaneous. Red tape. Speak to Trevor. Whee!
Trust me, this is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
I did it. I made sure I was the only applicant.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant.
If only it was that easy in real life.
Congratulations.
Don't you feel bad about the other applicants?
Not really, and neither should you. Either those applications were old and those people have moved on, or as soon as you disappear after this, they'll get to hiring again.
What happens if they figured out what we're doing?
They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much. I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there.
Okay, I'm ready for the next step of your plan.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Report for work for Peter Brennan.
Do you work for me?
Oh,
It's
here it is.
hard to keep track these days.
Why, yes I do.
You're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how
He doesn't
this
even
job
know who
is
I
without
am.
an assistant?
He thinks I'm his old assistant. I was just gonna say,
Ah, yes. sorry for the confusion.
Okay.
I thought you were my previous assistant. Forgot about the new one. You. Anyhow. They wouldn't say how you did on your application, but
For good
they
reason,
did say no
actually.
one else was available. Let's hope for the best, shall we? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Sure, just point me at your computer and I'll get to your messages.
Not quite.
Damn it.
I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
What's in the shipment?
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired.
Damn it.
Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know.
Okay. What happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up.
That's a good sign.
I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Sounds like my boss. Okay.
Oh, you're done?
Let's get his shipment. Oh, here we go. The waypoints in this game is like kind of weird.
I couldn't be prouder than to govern the UC's first major space colony. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
Actually, there's something important I need from you.
Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me.
Governor Hurst, I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
Sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. You can drop the act with me.
Well, I can see where this is headed.
Wrong? Not exactly. But word does get around, and I like to keep abreast of what goes on in my city. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
How do you know so much about me?
Word travels fast around Sidonia. It's my business to know these things. Frankly, I'm not worried about you. As long as you play your cards right, it'll stay that way.
I'm looking for Mr. Brennan's personal shipment. He said you might know what happened to it.
Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware.
Oh, that guy's
Look,
definitely
I'll
unaware.
tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
I mean, it's pretty obvious what he's gonna respond to these, but I'll just click it anyways. Why is it so important to destroy the ship?
Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes.
If your craft was stolen by pirates, why not ask Sister?
Oh, it's a few reasons. I don't want this mired in their process.
Right.
Also, it's a bit of an embarrassment for a sitting governor to lose a ship. So I'd rather that not get out. I'm sure you understand.
Deal. I do this for you and you get me that shipment.
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Can I steal it?
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it.
Let's talk back on ship, I guess. Find the stolen ship, set course. Let's go.
That was... It's good to be back.
Hey, friend. Don't mean to bother you.
Got a moment?
I could really use some help.
Let's catch up.
I'm worried. I'm running out of time here. So if you could hurry it up, I'd appreciate it. It is
Accept.
good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Don't worry, I know the situation. I'm on the account.
Haven't seen your ship in this sector before. Must be a rook, whatever. As long as you've got extra ship parts to help with repairs, you're free to come aboard.
Just ram into it. Let's board. Whew. I feel better, more confident fighting them head on. So, gonna get up. And
Nice to see you.
drop a quick save. Weapons reloaded. Sword out.
Welcome aboard. As you can see, we are in a real bind here. But I think we can both help each other out. If you
Of
can spare
course.
some ship parts to help us make repairs, we've got something you can use to blackmail this ship's owner, one Governor Hurst of Sidonia. Seems like that could be valuable to a rook like you trying to prove yourself.
What's this blackmail you're talking about?
Hurst sent us a note, through a broker, of course. He wanted us to clean up any signs of his affair and destroy his ship for insurance purposes. Yet, he has the audacity to call us criminals. Anyway, we have a note from him. The public would love to know about it. I'm sure you could present it to him and get whatever you wanted.
What should I do? Oh, lie. Sorry, Sorry, I barely have enough spare parts to make my own repairs and get back to the key.
That's a real shame, Rook. Was hoping you'd be able to help us out of a jam. Seems I'll be keeping this tasty blackmail for myself then. Oh, and I did say you're welcome, as long as you have ship parts. You don't, so you might want to move along before we decide to take what we can get from your ship and leave you stranded.
Oh, is that the case? Okay. Wait, let me read that update. Return to Hearst, optional destroy Hearst ship, search for more clues. Okay. That's unrelated.
I got to get the sights on my gun adjusted. Keep spooling to the right.
Goes to the frontier. gonna let me take your credits like
Lucky
that?
you're one of us, and not some shark.
Pilot seat?
Can't believe we got paid by that sucker Hurst. And got to keep his ship.
Frag grenade will come useful. Right. I may do like a...
Can't believe we got paid by that sucker Hurst, and got to keep his ship.
We're lucky you're one of us, and not some shark.
Okay. I might do a villain playthrough in the future. Like maybe just be like a pirate scum. But at this point I'm probably gonna stick towards like being a good guy. Okay. Which means I should get rid of this guy.
Time for you to go, isn't it?
It is.
Face making me jumpy.
Well, we don't need it now.
Oh, the Crimson
That's a weird noise.
Crimson Fleet has a bounty. Oh. I'm stuck in third person mode.
Oh, I love this part. Please.
Okay. Now I can go back down. Damn it. Was my health that low? I wasn't paying attention to it. But this time,
Go on, get out of here.
Oh! Time to break the sweat for a second. My favorite part. All yours.
why would you go down there? Oh, I think he has a shotgun. That's why it's so powerful. Okay, not bad. Oh, there's still a lower level to this thing.
Knew I'd find you. You're gonna pay for that!
Did it say 15,000 for bounty? God damn it. Of course. Oh, okay. Picking that up. Picking that up. Computer. Open door. Oh, just a bedroom. The reason I did this was because I want the ship. I don't know if it's a good ship. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, so last time, when we killed this guy, we got an insane amount of bounty. This time, in fact, I'm just gonna try to pickpocket him.
Dusty.
Nice.
Let's talk.
Okay, I have no... Oh. And let's go back to our ship. And Barrett here wanted to talk.
I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup.
Refresh my memory. Matsura?
You know, that Crimson Fleet pirate who held me captive for a bit a while ago. I just appreciated how you rescued me, that's all.
Yeah, completely forgot about that irrelevant guy. You're welcome. Glad to help out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
Glad to be part of a team.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
I do like cookies.
They're one of humanity's greatest achievements.
Thumbs up.
Modern medicine, space
travel, cookies.
and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
Oh, I can flirt with Barrett, and you know what I'm gonna do. You certainly made my time in Constellation very enjoyable.
Well, I try to be welcoming to everybody who joins. Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
exactly how enjoyable? Wait, no, don't tell me. Not right now anyway. Just let me keep going. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities. And a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people, It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Who's Irvin?
Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
It's impossible to know what could have happened.
That's right. We can't know the consequences of the choices we never made, and anything beyond that is imagination alone. But for the choices we made, it feels just a bit closer, doesn't it? Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
Why do you think it's suddenly back in your thoughts?
Well, I'm enjoying my time adventuring with you, and it reminds me of Irvin in a way. We had so many adventures together, and then it suddenly stopped. Maybe part of my mind is trying to remind me of that.
Sorry, Barrett, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, don't worry. Logically, I know I should be over it. But I'm not, and it's gotten worse lately. I've ignored my feelings about Irvin's death since it happened. It's time for me to confront it. I'm just fortunate that Constellation has been a supporting home for me since Irvin died. I mean, where else would I get to dodge space pirates and discover new planets? On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
I finished with her ship. Now I need to tell him the job's done so he'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment and I can finally move on to my task to help the other miners. Oh, actually, let me double back.
I wonder if I know anybody on this ship. Wouldn't that be awkward?
What are you doing sticking around? Get out of here.
I forgot there were some weapons here.
We're lucky you're one of us, and not some shark.
And since it's like free for taking, I might as well take it.
Carefully, we got paid by that sucker Hurst, and got to keep his ship. We're lucky you're one of us, and not some shark.
Ooh. Nothing in here, nothing in here. Throw some cups on the floor.
Can't believe we got paid by that sucker Hurst, and got to keep his ship.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know about this. I didn't really want the bounty on me, especially since I'm planning to do some of the Crimson Fleet missions.
Can't believe we got paid by that sucker Hurst.
Estonia is a living archaeology site, in a way. It was a foothold for humanity off of Earth during that critical time, and it carries that history with it to this day.
There's nothing like
All right.
Sure, it's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together.
I'm back. Now let's talk about your end of the deal.
Did you take care of my little problem?
We'll lie. I destroyed the ship. Whatever it is, your secret is safe.
Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
I wonder if there's going to be any consequences to this, or is this going to, like, not matter at all.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Now, where's Brennan? Here we go.
Did you do that thing I asked you to do yet? Wait. Maybe I didn't ask you yet. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Actually...
Well, you got me all excited. I hope you won't take too much longer. Come back when you've got my package.
Let's look at what that package was.
You're done?
New items. Cannot equip this item. Oh. Okay, never mind.
My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Oh, God. I'm gonna exit out of this. Okay. Yeah, but I had to do some real shady stuff for hers to get it. Also, you owe taxes.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for getting this for me. Now, could you be a pal and get to my computer messages? Oh, they've been piling up while you were gone, and I need you to respond to them for me. Here's my password. Just make sure your replies sound like they're coming from me. I have a reputation to maintain.
Okay. The way I see it, all three parties suck. This computer. So, I honestly don't care if I screw all of them over. Messages. Meeting request. Mr. Brennan, I'm looking forward to meeting you to discuss our potential partnership. I know opportunities to buy Martian ore don't come up very often, so I want you to know I'm willing to make a very generous offer. But let's discuss in person, shall we? My schedule is flexible, so tell me what works for you. Kind regards, Javier Lindholm. Psycheval. Peter, your psychological evaluation turned up some interesting stuff. I think it would be good for you to come speak with me sometime so I can make sure you understood the questions properly and you can provide some clarity to your answers. For instance, I think you may have completely misunderstood question number 6. I'm not even sure that person works on Mars, let alone for this company. Let's chat a bit to try to resolve this so I can submit your proper evaluation. Thanks, Gilly. And shipment. Mr. Brennan, I'm writing to you to let you know that you have an outstanding tax balance. As a consequence, we have held a shipment for you in hopes that it will motivate you to speak with us and come pay off your balance so that we can release it to you. As we value demos as a local business, we don't wish to see this escalate any further than it needs to due to personal matters such as this. Thank you for understanding. Glenn Hurst, Governor of Sidonia. And hello, losers. Since I learned that you don't even check your work computer for actual work purposes, I realize I can say anything I want here and you'll never know. Blarg boogity boogity boo. See? I can just say nonsense if I want and it doesn't matter. But here's some truth for you. You've got a BO problem. You're lazy and incompetent. You're an entitled trust fund kid who lucked into your position because of who you know. But not even that. It's because of who your daddy knows. Yet they can't fire you because it'd be bad for the company for some reason. What a joke. You never even learned my name. I was your assistant for 3 damn years. It's Tim. It's not even hard to say. It's 3 letters. Working for you made me so mad. I'm glad I quit. I bet you didn't even notice. Tim O'Shea. Request. Current request, PTO policy. Some of us, self-included, have been working hard here for almost 15 years, but we're all still stuck here with the standard 10 days off per calendar year. Now I'm grateful for the employment, but I've heard some buddies back home that they get 15 days PTO once they hit 10 years of service. Any chance we could do the same? Thank you. Approve. Return to request. Replacing mining equipment. Submitted by Trevor Petier. Our mining equipment is woefully insufficient to yield results matching our quotas. It's older than most of our miners, our tools break down, they jam, and a lot of time is wasted on fixing them to operable condition. As you can see, we have been able to just barely match our current quotas, as per the conditions you set, which should help make the difference in the initial costs for this request. But if we had upgraded equipment, we would be able to increase our mining yields by at least an additional 75%, which would increase our overall profits. Approve. And then drink selection. I just want the company to offer some different drink options for the break area. Thanks. Approve. And messages. Leona Hawks. I've got word from other executives that you have been replying to your messages in a timely manner. I'm writing this request in hopes that you or your assistant, when we hire one, might see it here and get on that. Approve.
I'm telling you, it's a cover.
Okay. Oh, this is Layla. I'll speak with her.
Oh, I'm beat. But that's what happens when you work harder than anyone else.
Sure.
Didn't think we had any new miners on account of the positions being full up.
I was just hired. I'm your new boss. You have to do what I say now.
Yeah, okay, boss. If you really were new boss, then you'd know I tend to handle a lot of new announcements around here. And I definitely know about you. But nice try. Anyway, I'm Layla. When I'm not mining, I'm tinkering with Gnome, our unofficial mascot. I fill that computer brain of his with all sorts of nonsense and announcements. Of course, if you're here to chat, I'm always happy to talk shop. Especially if you're interested in talking about the heart of Mars.
What is the heart of Mars? You mentioned something about the heart of Mars. I'd like to know more.
Oh, so you're interested in the heart of Mars, are you? Word is there's a cave out in the Martian waste with a gleaming node of the purest titanium ore you've ever seen.
I call dibs.
It's worth quite a lot of credits. But some say the heart of Mars is cursed.
Don't care.
Hundreds have gone in search of it, never to return. And every one of them met a grisly fate. Maybe, just maybe, you could be the first to succeed, though. You know, if you think you got what it takes. No judgment if you're too scared.
Why is it called the heart of Mars?
Because in Roman mythology, Mars was the god of war. His heart is cold, but tough like titanium. One of the miners started calling it that long ago, and the name stuck. Seems fitting enough.
It all sounds kind of far-fetched, but I'm willing to check it out.
I know, cursed rocks and all. I don't know for sure if it's really cursed, but it's probably still dangerous out there, so be careful. I'll give you location of the cave. Good luck.
Okay. So you program Gnome?
Yeah. Gnome's been down here forever. He's also been broken forever. Can't actually walk or do work, and we don't have it in the budget to fix him. No one's had the heart to junk him, but when I started, I gave him new purpose. I programmed him to tell us local news and announcements. I modeled his responses after my own sarcastic sense of humor. It proved to be popular, so I did what any aspiring comedian would do and gave him a bunch of stupid jokes to tell. People love it. Or at least that's what they say.
Got any good mining tips?
Very funny. Who sent you to ask? Was it Rivka? No, she seems to know what she's doing. I bet it was Hank, wasn't it? He always acts like he's top dog, but we all know he couldn't mine his way out of a wet paper bag.
No one sent me. I was just asking, miner to miner.
Oh, you're a miner too. Funny. I didn't think there were any new contracts starting. Which means you must work for a rival company. And if you think I'm going to divulge trade secrets, you've got another thing coming.
Damn it, Leia.
I won't report you, because we've all been there. But I'm not going to help you either. I like this job. I don't have any intention of losing it over something like this.
Good for now.
See you around, I guess.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go.
Over 275 years of living on Mars. The
Hank's
United
gone.
Colonies are proud
You have a
to
good one,
support
right?
the citizens of Sidonia.
So glad they're stuck. There. No. He always acts like he...
Yeah, so is Hank. What a loser.
I knew it. Listen, don't let him in on it. He tends to get real mad. I think he's self-conscious about his performance. And that goes for more than mining, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I'm done.
Bye.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
I'm back. I managed to approve your request.
I saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem.
Of course.
One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already
Useless
on
all
his way
around.
out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
Why'd you let him go?
Hank's been a difficult employee, to be honest. More interested in showing off than doing good work. He's aggressive. He starts shit with the other employees. He's often late for work and so on. So this came up and I figured maybe he's trying to turn things around. Even though I was reluctant, I wanted to give him a chance. Now I'm questioning if it was a good idea.
Oh, he probably ran away and slacked off then. What do you think happened?
I don't know. Maybe he got hit by pirates. Maybe he's out of fuel, drifting. Maybe he just stopped for chunks. Anyway, something's up, and it doesn't seem good. Since you've proven yourself so skilled in so many ways, I was hoping to call on you for it. So, you in?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, thanks. This is a huge help. You'll be happy to know I actually carved out some of the budget so I can pay you for all of your assistance. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Sidonia ship services over at the starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
You should inspect your ship for heat. Need some work done?
I'm looking for information on Hank Ferrero. I was told he passed through here.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport.
AKA shady stuff.
And landed outside the city a ways.
Thanks, I'm gonna go back to Trevor with this information and get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed.
Hey,
Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
not my boss. Speak with Trevor. I'll probably skip to it, so we can skip the loading screens and everything. Ooh.
I hope I didn't make a mistake by letting Hank go.
Ship services said Hank returned but didn't land at the port.
That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright.
And you
Maybe
send
he's still
him?
here in Sidonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this.
What should I do with him if he's guilty of stealing the equipment?
Well, see if you can get him to admit it first, and if he does, see if you can get it back from him. If he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Sidonia Security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see if you can at least get that out of him first.
Why would Hank go? What would Hank do with all that equipment?
Dunno. Hank's kind of a weird guy. He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little sketchy. Always figured he'd be done after one contract. Guy like Hank? Maybe he's just looking to sell it on the black market and earn an extra paycheck. Can't say for sure.
I'll try to find him and the missing equipment.
Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment
Yeah, screw Hank.
We can
Who
always
cares
deal
about him?
with Hank later. We've got to do it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Find Hank.
Only employees of Deimos Staryard's mine. Division are authorized to mine resources in and around Sidonia.
Not Spar.
It is your civic duty to report any unauthorized mining to Sidonia Security.
Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Things can get pretty glum around here.
Henry, Hank.
If you ever need a
This is
little
only
joy,
my first
go
contract,
talk to that
but
Renee
I've already
kid.
hauled more ore
She's
than
always
any of
trying
the
to
old
make
timers
people
could ever
happy.
produce. That's why they're jealous of me.
What do you think of mining work?
What? Standing around pointing a cutter at some rocks all day?
Back off, man.
It
Back
sucks, but it's easy, so whatever. Way better than my last job at Chunks, though.
So what's your story?
My story? My story is that I don't like people asking what my story is. I'm just messing! But really, I don't want to talk about myself.
You ever hear about this Heart of Mars thing Layla's been talking about?
What? No. She's never told me about it. Hold on. Is there some big thing everyone knows about that they're just keeping from me?
Yes.
Probably think I can't keep a secret.
That
Fine.
as well.
I don't want to have anything to do with their stupid Mars harp or whatever it is anyway.
I've got some questions for you, Hank, about the new equipment.
Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first.
I don't usually accept drinks from people I don't know I can trust.
Oh, what? Can't a guy just be friendly like? Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
I'm just trying to help Trevor. You went to get the equipment but didn't return it.
You're right. I didn't want to bring it back, so I took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke. And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit.
How could you do that to your coworkers?
How could I? You do it too if your coworkers never took you seriously. I'm always showing them how much better I am than them, and all they do is laugh and talk behind my back. They think I don't hear them, but I do. They say I'm a show-off, that I'm not good at what I do. So screw them. This whole planet sucks.
I
Everyone here's a
mean,
friggin' loser.
the truth hurts. Isn't there a better way to get out of this out of your contract than this?
No. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? Who cares? It's my plan, and I'm already doing it.
That's a terrible plan. That's a terrible plan. Now that you told me, they'll arrest you.
Shit. You're right. Fine. You got me.
That was easy.
Say I take you to the goods and we bring it back. You can even say you found it. Just don't turn me in, alright?
You should know... Just pushes him. You should know I'm well armed and capable of defending myself if you go looking for trouble.
Relax, hotshot. I ain't gonna shoot you in the back, if that's what you're worried about.
He's so close to me, what the hell?
Follow me. We're going outside. Excuse me. Good to see you.
Get out of the way.
This better be important. Then once you get outside Sidonia, you're just like nothing. No one.
Don't put yourself with a loser.
Oh, I hope no one walked off with it. What, am I too much for you?
Just get going.
Sorry about all the trouble. Man, I'm impressed that you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
He's kind of an asshole, but he's also like extremely dumb. So I don't know if I like him or not.
Man, I wish I had landed a little closer.
You think? Oh god. Just go.
This ain't so bad. You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best we're returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? What was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it. But then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
whistling poorly.
Almost there, alright? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. Unless you won't have to walk all the way back, eh? I mean, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead? I kind of feel bad about taking this stuff. All right, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
We don't have to do this, Hank. We can talk this through.
No. We got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
Killing me won't save you. Other people suspect you're up to something.
Do they? Oh. Maybe I need to rethink what I'm doing.
Even if you kill me, your plan won't work the way you think it will.
I don't care. I've got to try. I got nothing else.
There's no reason for us to have a problem, is there?
This isn't getting us anywhere. Sorry, but I gotta do this my way.
Hank's dead.
And that means you need to die.
Yeah, no Hank's necessary.
No Hank's necessary. Oh, he has my ammo.
Well,
and close to 1,000 credits. Nice.
Any luck? I'm looking forward to hearing all about this.
Well, I found out what happened with Hank and the equipment.
Oh, do tell. What took him so long?
Hank stole it in hopes you'd all get fired, then he tried to kill me.
Well, I can assume how that went from the fact that you're here and he's not. He worked hard, but he was a dumb kid. I just never thought he'd be that stupid. Or dangerous. It's a real shame. But I'm glad you managed to resolve it and get back our equipment.
Did I?
I'll take it from here. You really saved our asses. I'm not sure how I would have explained to the suits that we lost all that new stuff. Thanks.
Alright.
Looking to help us out, maybe check with Rivka. She seems to be having a rough go as of late.
Tired of commuting from distant
Man,
systems to Sidonia?
I'm bummed out that way I have to kill him.
Lux Condominiums has premium apartments available to
Maybe if I fail so many persuasion
Whether you need
checks.
single, double, or family occupancy, Lux has you covered.
Okay, so I'm going to cut this in at the end of the video. Basically, I remember that we have the note that we stole from the pirate. Message from Hearst. Message from Hearst. I'm asking you to take care of the ship and anyone on board. I don't care how you do it, I just want to be rid of this problem before someone catches on. If someone finds out I'm having an affair and that the woman involved ran away with my government-issued ship, I'm sure you'd understand that it'd be very bad for me. I'd like to get ahead of that and just chalk it up to a simple theft and destruction. I repeat, the ship must be destroyed, and we shall consider the terms of your payment null and void. Governor Glenn Hearst. And I believe we can turn this in to screw him over, which is exactly what we're going to do here on the UC security office.
Some people. Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes a problem.
Okay.
The locals tend to stay out of trouble. Visitors, that's another story.
Welcome to Sidonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard. Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars.
Oh,
I
Red
tend
Devils.
to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
Oh, yes. Governor Hurst has been involved in criminal activities.
That's a pretty serious accusation. I assume you have proof of these alleged illicit activities?
Yes, I have a note he sent to Gnome Punch which details his crimes.
Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hurst. I'll say that. You did the right thing by coming to me. I'll take it from here. The United Colonies thanks you for your vigilance.
I'm gonna go visit Hurst.
You never know where you'll be set out, so it's good to get.
Used to think I was Vanguard.
Hey Hurst, how's it going?
You simply won't find a politician who works harder for his people than I do.
Oh yeah? What's it like being governor of Mars?
Well, I've been appointed governor, going on 20 years now, I believe. Every day, I am passionate about serving the hard-working people of Mars. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help make the United Colonies a shining beacon of hope for humanity. If you ask me, there's nothing better than that.
What's there to do around here?
Sidonia's not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony outside of Earth. But if you're not here for work, and you're looking to kill some time, I'm told the Martian surface is great for hiking. Beautiful scenery, assuming you like shades of red. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife, the Broken Spear is as good a local watering hole as any.
What is Sidonia known for?
You mean besides being the most important city of industry to our proliferation across the galaxy? Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which perfected grav drive technology and made honest-to-goodness space travel truly possible. And to this day, our mines and manufacturing are instrumental in delivering resources used throughout the United Colonies. We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface, but without Sidonia, there would be no United Colonies.
And is there any work around here for someone like me?
Considering I don't really know you, I'm not sure how to answer that. But Sidonia is a beacon of industry. There's plenty of work to go around. If you have mining experience, you may wish to check with whoever the current Deimos mining director is. Or maybe check with the Deimos Star Yard corporate office. If those aren't your speed, then there are a number of local businesses that are always looking for help.
Well,
goodbye.
Goodbye. Have fun being the governor of Mars for a while, I guess. And yep, Hurst is gone.
I don't miss the war, but I do miss the glory days of training with the best of the best soldiers there ever were.
So you're acting governor now?
That's right. As the highest ranking officer on this planet, it was only fitting that I be appointed to the position in the interim. I know you had a hand in uncovering Hurst's scandal. Rest assured, I'm not like Hurst. I won't make the same lapses in judgment he did. I'm sworn to my duty to serve the people of Mars, and I'll keep with it until someone tells me otherwise, or I'm 6 feet under, whichever comes first.
Okay, so we did a good thing then.
Have yourself a good one.
And yeah, I guess I'll end the video here. So there was actually 4 different days of recording in this video because I wanted to keep on adding stuff to it. So for the 4th time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.